Hello YouTube, welcome back to Transport Fever, and first of all I'm going to apologize for a scratchy throat. I am just getting over high fever and all that kind of stuff, and I've run out of videos to actually produce for you guys, so I'm going to have to do this, so please do bear with me. I'm just trying to make content for you guys so that you guys got something to enjoy. Last time out we had the Atlantic class, this one over here, absolutely lovely train. That was getting released on the railways, and at that point I did realize that something may be wrong with the signaling. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the signaling without watching the series and understanding why I've done signals in the way I have. The reason I've done the signals the way I have, at least so far, is to not have the trains constantly moving, but to spread the trains out. That was the goal of them. I'm well aware how to signal correctly. Believe me, I'm more than well aware. So, you guys are right in saying that the signals are not brilliant because they're not designed to keep traffic flowing. Two things I would have loved to see. One, as you can see, these are all home signals. Yellow ones are distant. Those don't exist in Transport Fever. That's not good. I wish those existed. That would make things a lot better. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do about it? Well, I was going to do one of those, what do you call them, ride-alongs, where we were going to go out from here, around here, up here, down there, through there, around there, back there, around here, along there, along here, back here, and back in here. But I can't do that unless I fix some of these signals, especially these approach signals over here. So these approach signals are all really bad. So what I need to do is I need to fix those approach signals almost immediately and give them waypoints. We need to add some waypoints in so that the trains come in onto the correct platforms at the correct time. So we need to start with that. Now I'm going to start with this section here in this episode and possibly try and get some of the way out to here. Then we're going to work along it. However, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start actually getting these trains on the correct path. So as you can see, at the moment it's up, down, so it's up, down, or down, up, however you want to say it, right? We're going to turn this into up, down, down. So that's on the correct one. That's on the correct one. However, over here, they're not going to be on the correct ones. At this moment in time, that is. So we need to change that. Now, I'm thinking about this, and I'm just trying to work out what would be the best way to do this. Would it be better if I fix signals as they are right now, then redid all the points so that we could get them onto the correct platform and then switch them over? I don't know. I really don't know. So I need to start working this one out. But for the starters, we're going to start right here. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to see what signals are available to us. Unfortunately, we don't have the two aspect signals. We've only got these ones and these ones available to us. Now, we need to check. We will have platforms in use, as you can see. And with platforms in use, we need to have signals. So each one of these needs a signal. There we go. So each of these platforms now has I suppose you could call it a release signal, but it's not really a release signal. It's just a signal at the end of the platform. Okay? That's good. What I also noticed is that, right, and if I do this to visible only, what I also noticed is that has not got a set platform for Washington. I'm going to force it onto platform 1 for now. For now, this is. Okay. Right. That's that done. Oh no, that's what I want to do. I need to leave those up. I'll leave that over here. Trains only. Yep, there we go. Trains only. Visible only. Okay. Next up, we need to have a look at what's going on here. Right. That's, at the moment, cleared over here to get into this station. Okay. Now, does it have enough space to be cleared into the station from here? I would say this is going to be quite a short train. That should be enough space to stick the train in. So let's have a look. That's the size of the train. Really, the train's not going to get much bigger than that on this short run. So I'm going to stick a signal right here. Okay, that's going to be the signal for it to enter the platform. Great. Similarly, all of these need signals. However, this is quite a complicated approach, as you can see. So a train could come along here, up here, and we've got a signal over here for it to enter this platform or that platform, which is, you know, that's alright. That's kind of alright, but we need to, I think, we need to bring this signal closer. It's a bit far. So we're going to see if we can bring this signal up to here. There we go. And we're going to then demolish that signal. Alright, so that's that one gone. Great. Next up, we've got this junction over here. Right. I did not mean to do that. Great. Alright, that was stupid. That was very stupid of me. Let's actually get rid of that as well then. And that. Sorry, train. That train's going to be incredibly confused. That engineer is going to be very confused. Like, what's going on? Let's do that again. Going out from here, right? It's going to have to be a pretty slow junction. There we go. Double flip there. Double flip there. Alright, we're good. We are good. Okay. Let's work this one out again. So, I want you to actually go back to the... Should we have you go back to the depot for now? No. We're going to... Let's see if we can get this one released, actually. All sorts of noises being made. Right, so as you can see, that is quite a slow junction. Right there. But it allows a train in. Now, I really don't know why it doesn't just go along, straight along here. That would be ideal for me. But, you know. So then that one will wait there. Wait for it to be cleared, and then out it goes. So at least we know that side of the approach is working. Okay? That side of the approach is working. Now, what about a train that would be... What about a train that's coming out of here and wants to go that way, and the train's coming in here? Well, now that train would stop there, waiting to come in here. But it would be blocked. Now, you see this. If it's coming out the depot, it's going to be blocked coming into the station. Do you see the issue there? Right, it's going to absolutely be blocked. It won't be able to get out, and the train won't be able to get in. So what we need to do is, for this approach over here, it needs to be cleared here. This is where we need the clearance. And this is why we need to think about everything we're doing. So the clearance needs to be... let me think. We'll put it here. Right there. And then that needs to be demolished. Alright, so a train comes in here. It'll be like, okay, well, there's a train coming across here, which needs to have a signal as well. So these things need to be signaled up. Where it has its signal here. Let's put another signal here, just in case. I don't know what side it's going to go on, you see. Alright, that's that approach section done. Right, let's play that a little bit and see where what happens here. Alright, now that's clear, that's clear, that's clear. There's another train coming up there, so this is what we need to see. Although, to be completely fair, I'm kind of liking that shot, but it's okay. We need to see this. And there's another train waiting to exit as well. Now this second train, right, we would like that train to be clearing the platform if another train is waiting to come in. Now the problem is it's not going to clear the platform until this train has got over here. Now that means that this one needs to be higher up on the, so that needs to move forward to about there, and that one needs to be demolished, right? That gives us that section which allows another train to fit into this approach. So let's stick another one just about here. So that should allow another train to get out of here and clear the platform for a second one coming into platform 1. Yes, that makes sense. So platform 1 will then be clear even if there is a train waiting here to join the main line. Right, yes, that's making sense to me. So we'll play that. See, this is all the complicated nature of things. So let's watch this happen. So there's a train coming in. Right, now watch this train coming in. At this point, this train will be stuck here. As soon as it gets through there, this train's going to be cleared. There it goes. That's going in there. Of course, it's going in the wrong platform. They're not the platform we're after. But you see how the concept would work. If that was a Washington train, at least it would allow this one to be cleared as this one stops here. Now, this one is going to have plenty of space. Look at that. There's plenty of space for it to clear the junction and get out there. Now, there's another Washington train coming, but that one should stop. As there we go. That one will now stop coming out of the depot waiting for this to be cleared, but this has to wait it through. Now, is there a smarter way for us to do this? Could we perchance do this? What if we put one there and deleted that signal? Let's see what happens now. It just creeps forward just a little bit. I think that's enough. That's enough to stick another train in there. But look, this train can work its way out, which is exactly what we need. Right, now that one's waiting in traffic, of course, as well. This is a busy junction. Now, to help clear these out, we need to do something else. So, right now, what's it waiting for? We've got this green line doing something really strange. Okay. I don't know what this green line is, but it's not doing what it should be. That's the that's the Philadelphia Madison line that we've not worked on yet. So we don't have to worry too much about that one just yet, but we need to have a look. So it's waiting to cross. Now the only two trains it could be waiting for is this one here. Oops, lagging a bit. There we go. This one right here, which is very far away, and there's none other coming in the opposite direction, but there will be very soon. So it would then be waiting for that one. Surely, right? No, because that one has a stop here. So it would be waiting for the one up the other side. So what we need to do is we need to make a junction here. Now remember, these are going to be fast trains as well. And this is an approach, so these trains are going to have to give way. It's just how it's going to go. We're going to stick one there. Now if I press play, this train should be going. There it goes. That train is cleared to exit. So that has exited this area. Yeah, which is now, in theory, going to let that train continue to the next point and this train move down. There you go, that one's cleared, that one's coming into the station, that one's going up, this one's now going to move forward. As soon as that one clears that, this one's already in, that one's going to now be cleared. There you go, that's on its way. This one had to stop, but that's now going to continue. This is going well. Alright, so we've got that approach done. We've got the going out done. Now coming into the station. We've got one stop here, which I suppose we could bring that closer. I suppose we could really bring it up to there. Yeah, you know what? Let's bring it up to here. Again, there is reasoning for this. I'm going to bring that up to there. I'm going to demolish that signal. And I'm going to put a second signal. There. I'll put a second signal in the tunnel. About there. That allows another train. That's going to give us 2 trains. Enough space for 2 trains to get in. How big are these trains? 145 meters. When we get to 300 meter trains, this might not work, but or 250 meter trains, however long. I don't know what the size of the station is again. We've got 360 meter station. It's not going to work for 360 meter trains, that's for sure. But see, now this one's going to stop here. That one's going to get to go. This one's going to hop along. There you go. That's going to go there, up to that one there. This one's going to wait here, which means that another train, if it has to come in, will be able to come in. Which is, you know, that's fine. That's exactly what we need. As soon as that's cleared, there you go. That's cleared. This should now be allowed to go. Surely? No, something else. Ah, okay. So now the problem is spacing. So this is not signaled as much as it probably needs to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick a signal. Where should we stick one? Because the approach always needs more signals. Stick one here. Or stick one just before the bridge. Yeah, let's stick one just before the bridge. Or on the bridge. On the bridge. That'd be good. That'd be good. That'd be good. That'd be pretty cool. Right there. There we go. In fact, you know what? We should do that here as well. Because it's all an approach system now. Right. So as soon as that crosses through there, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now, this is now cleared to continue. There you go. That's cleared to continue along the way. This is all working. This is doing exactly what we need it to do. Fantastic. And at the same time, look at this. See, this train's coming in. This train should now wait right here. There you go. That's now waiting where it needs to wait. We've got that's the one that we probably had to send back, isn't it? All right. Now, he will stay there, or she will stay there, until that train exits there. But it will also stay there if another train pops along out of here. Which it may in time? Probably won't. Probably won't. Right, so that's going to... Actually, let's find out. I'm thinking it won't. It won't. Right. What we are going to have, though, it is still going to wait for this train to clear. Yep. So it's having to wait for the trains to clear. That's fine, though. Let's fast forward it. As soon as it finds it clear, it will go. May stop that train. There you go. It's going to stop that train. There you go. Approach signaling. It's working. So that's just going to stop whilst waiting for this one to get all the way across. That's working out very nicely for us. Right, we've got the approach signaling done there. Over here, we're going to start up some approach signaling as well. Naturally, we've got this one. We're going to give each platform here some signals. And we're actually going to hook up these final platforms, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Lots of actuallys there. Way too many actuallys, actually. go, there we go. And let's actually, oh god, that's, yeah, okay. Hook up the final one there. Complete with diamond crossing. Done. Alright, you know what? I want to change the color of the Chicago. Yeah, let's change. I need to change that color just so I can read it easier. Orange. There we go. I don't think we've had an orange line. Darker orange? No, that's too bright orange. Yeah, that's easier to see. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, so now we can see how things are going to work. It's still not how we need it absolutely perfectly, but again, now it's going to be using this all the way. It's going to go up here, but now it's going to go this way through Cleveland, cross over here, and then head off in that direction along here, which is going to be following along the 20th century line through here around to this crazy section, where over here now we may want to consider using more platforms. We can get the 20th century limited coming into one of these now, instead of going up here. Yeah, we'll do that, and then that goes across there, and that'll be fine. Yep, that's good. That's going well. So we've got the approach, I think, for now, into Washington and Philadelphia sorted. Obviously, more trains means we're going to have more signals. So I'm going to stick some more signals on here. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to be changing the way these signals work. At the moment, as you can see, down, up, down, up. I want this to be up, up, down, down, and then going to their varying platforms. But if it works like this, I'll keep it like this. So we're going that. There we go. So that's one set coming into here. We need to give this release signals, or release signaling, or whatever you want to call it. It's not really release signals. We then need to give each one of these approach. So we need an approach here, this is platform clearance. That's what this is. It's just clearing into the platform. There you go. So that allows clearing into the platform, whatever platform they are going into. Brilliant. Now if we're going to have multiple trains, got that. They're going to wait there, and then come in. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We probably want, like we've got a signal here, we're probably going to want this now on this side. Actually, how far is that from? Yeah, that's clear. I need to make sure I can get long trains in here. That's the big deal. That's going to be the big deal here, is getting a long train into any of these. That's fine. We're good over here. Now this clearance, I'm wondering if I can bring that clearance back and allow it to split in various ways. No, I think that should be okay. This is all, like I said, because this is all an approach, it's going to be kind of different. And then we can split it, then we're okay with the wider signaling for now. Yeah, we're okay with wider signaling for now. What's this line? Chicago, Washington. Does it go one way? Oh, then it turns back this way, of course, of course. You know what? That needs some signaling as well. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it the exact same signals. I gave the yellow one, which is the Chicago, Philadelphia one. So let's add some signals there. And here, again, this is to make sure trains spread out, not to keep them flowing out here. So there we go. Now for this, there is going to be a different signaling setup because we've got the junction to worry about. So there's going to be a break Right, that block coming up. So on approach to a junction, we want, let's see, we want it here. And similarly, we want this one to be, you say, as soon as I've broken out the tunnel. So that's going to mean any train that comes into that block or that block, the opposite train will have to stop. This one's in the tunnel at them. This one's got it over here, so I'm going to actually break that signal. There we go. Okay, so it just allows it to progress slightly further. That's good. That's good. Okay. Do we want to release signals from the platforms at every platform? Maybe. Maybe. I might do that when I change things over. That got a little bit confusing. I forgot that it does that. It curves like that. I was like, well, there's that there, and that should be coming out like directly out there. But hang on, why is it going that way? But there we go. Okay, so that's that done. So really, the other approach that's going to be a problem is there's this section over here. So let's have a quick look over here and see what we've got. So out here, we do need signals here and here. We also need a cleared into the platform signal here. Yep, we've got the cleared into a platform signal here. There's no other trains coming in on that side. We're going to need cleared into a signal platform here. We might not need that because we're changing that over. It's only cleared into one if we're going into a single platform. So basically it's ending, which is like what we have here. We have a lot going on this. But that's why we're going to start splitting them. So I'm thinking we're going to switch this over that side, switch a couple over onto this one. Because these are ending, as you can see. That one ends there. The pink line. Which one's end? Hold on. Chicago Buffalo ends here. Chicago Washington ends here. Any other ones? And Chicago St. Louis ends here. Now if I were to... Oh, and the Philadelphia one. Now if I were to bump that over and then put the Chicago, Philadelphia, Chicago... Yes, that's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And then we'll signal that up properly as well. Right. That's going to have to wait for the next episode though. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing so far. And like I said, I do appreciate your comments. I do appreciate your suggestions. I hope I've explained and it makes sense why I did things the way I've done them. And of course, things will now be changing. So I hope you've enjoyed this first set of approach signaling that I've been working on. We'll do the approach signaling on the Chicago end next. Then we'll have to do it up on the Toronto end as things get a little bit complicated. This Toronto Buffalo area is going to need some work. I have thought about this and it's going to need some work. So stay tuned for that over the next couple of episodes. Then we will have our ride along. If you really like these videos, do support me on Patreon as well. Link to that is in the description box below. I would massively appreciate your support. Again, sorry for the scratchy throat. I am doing my absolute best here. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Transport Fever.